Make you lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Alright, so what is going on, guys? It is Pigman900 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a glitch in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So, first up, you need to load up Call of Duty Black Ops 3. You need to go in, you need to go to multiplayer, go into public match, go into create a class. Now, once you're in create a class, you need to have 2 empty classes. So, as you can see, I have nothing in this. It's just a whole bunch of guns here. And everything looks normal, right? So, same thing for this one. Everything looks normal. But this isn't what we're going to be doing. We are going to be changing up so we have the campaign loadouts. So, what you want to do is go into social, go down, or just stay wherever you are. But you need to find someone who is level 7 in the campaign. So, as you can see, this guy here is level 7 in the campaign. You go into combat record, go over to their campaign combat record. Now, all of these here, you need to go from weapons to equipment, cybernetic cores, collectibles, accolades, and missions. And on each and every one of them, you need to hit X and then circle, or A and B on Xbox. And you need to do it very, very, very quickly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now you can back out of that. Now, you want to go into create a class. Now I have the 2 empty classes. Go down into secondaries. Now you'll just see that there's 3 things here. Go over to launchers. You have the XM53DF, the War Machine, which is actually the M27 from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but it has a different design, which is pretty weird in my opinion. I feel like they're going to add it into the game, or it was just a model or something. And then you have the Black Cell. Black Cell does nothing. This here gives you a grenade that you can put camos on, but you can't actually see the camos and you can't actually use the grenade, which is pretty sad. But we're going to be choosing the War Machine or the M27. So, we hit on that. Now, it brings up Heat Wave and the M27. And now you can just change up the camos, but when you're into the campaign, you'll see that it says get 30 kills with the War Machine. So, it's still the War Machine, but it's not the War Machine, which is weird in my opinion. So we're just going to put gold on this, because why not? So in here we have Flak Jacket, which is actually the tracker perk. So if I choose it, it will say tracker. We're not going to put on any perks for this. So Fast Hands is actually 6 cents. And in here we have the KM44 weapon underscore PDW 57 underscore DESC. So this here is supposed to be the PDW 57. So we have 2 guns from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We have the MP7 and we have the PDW 57. And then we have a couple little things down here. Now once we go up here, you can see that there's no special weapons. Like for example, I can't get to the MX Grand, and there's no extra snipers or anything. So now, since we have this here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to copy the class over to the other slot. So now you have 2 of them. As you can see, my character's already holding the gun. So now you have 2 of those. Now, there's a couple other things that you could do with this gun. For example, you can go into Specialist, hit Personalize, go down, and you'll see the War Machine here, which you can choose as the weapon that the Specialist holds. So that's what I chose. I chose the War Machine, which I think is actually pretty cool. Because now people are going to look at my Specialist, they're going to be like, wait, how did he do that? Why does he have the M27? And also, you can hold the M27 in very weird ways because it's not actually a gun. So for example, if you go over someone who's holding the Pharaoh, you will hold the gun like it is the Pharaoh. If you go over someone who's holding the KN, your character will hold it like it is a KN. So right now, my character is holding it like I don't know, but that's not the point. You can see it right here too. And also, I'm using Hive, but with this gun in your class, you can use Heat Wave as your second ability. So that means I can have Hive and Heat Wave, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so what you're going to want to do in order to actually use this gun is you want to go into Core, Team Deathmatch, which is probably the best for doing it. It cannot be a game that is not started. It has to be already in progress. So right now I'm on Breach Team Deathmatch using the Hive and the heat wave. But it only says I'm using the hive. Alright, now that we're loaded into the game, you see all my classes here. So I'm not sure if this is going to work if I just choose the heat wave or the M27, or if I have to choose a gun without it. So let's just try. Alright, yeah, there we go. Sweet. So now I have the M27. I cannot shoot it off. I cannot aim it down. I cannot knife with it or punch with it. I can just run around with the M27 with heat wave. So once the heat wave loads up, you're able to use your lethals, and when you just hit your lethal, it will activate the heat wave. And if you want to use the other one, which I have the hive, you can hit the tactical and lethal and it will enable your hive. So I think this here is a pretty cool glitch. If you liked it, please leave a like, and if you want more like this, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Let's just follow this guy around. Hey. Oh, he punched me.